Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to get these height adjustable tables in here and get those assembled. I'm not going to go on about it too much. I'm just going to set up a camera and let it roll with some time lapse. And but basically we want to get eventually the tables over here, and we've got to get those assembled first. I will say it was quite an ordeal just getting them here. Not easy. I'm not sure why it was so difficult, but we've got them, and we're going to bring them in here and get them set up. Okay, so this one's going to be probably kind of a quickie. I just really wanted to document the just getting the tables in here and getting those assembled, basically. The thing about the tables is that I thought about building some tables. In general, I think if you can build something for your space, you're usually more happy with it because you can really make it fit the space exactly how you want it to go. It rarely can you get something off the shelf that just fits just how you like. But in this case, I wanted a few different things, and it just seemed like these fit the bill. They came in different sizes, several different sizes, so I could really, it was close enough that I could fit everything. But the most important part that I was looking at is the height adjustable function. I wanted to be able to stand when I'm working, but I don't want to always have to stand because sometimes you need to sit down, but also a lot of the stuff that I like to do is overhead photography. So if the tables are up really high, like I thought about just getting a standing desk that's always the same height. And if I built it, that's how it would be. If I built it, it wouldn't be able to have the height adjustable function without a lot of work that I don't want to do. So if you want to do those overhead shots, they're already kind of tricky to get the perspective right and it not be distorted. If the table is up at a standing height, now the camera has to be up even higher, which is not, it's not that, you can do it, but it's not ideal. That's not how I wanted to do it. So it's nicer to be able to bring the table down when you want. The other part that I really wanted and is important is for it to be on wheels. I think everything in the studio should be on wheels at this point. Every time I have a piece that I have to move that doesn't have wheels, it always seems like that was a bad design choice. Wheels. I could have done that easily in my own build for the tables, but then the height adjustable function. And these tables, the height adjustability is really easy. It's not a motor inside, so that's nice. It's just a crank, all manual. That's one less thing to go wrong. It works very well. And the wheels are really nice. They're not like plasticky, cheap office furniture kind of wheels. They're good. And the build quality overall of the tables is nice. The wood surface top, this was another thing. These other tables that I had with the film composers set up, they were like the plasticky veneer kind of top, and I always disliked that a lot. Particle board with not even a wood veneer, but a plasticky fake wood veneer. The worst. So these are real wood, and they're good. It's all nice. The next thing, drawers and some storage space. It would be nicer if these drawers were a little deeper. There are certain things like these kind of MIDI controllers. This part fits, but the knobs, just a little too much. Even guitar pedals. Most guitar pedals, they won't fit in the drawers. But a lot of other things definitely will. What have I got in here? Like this Korg Nano Control Studio, that fits just fine. This other MIDI controller, the Akai MPK MIDI Mini, it fits fine. It's okay. So overall, the drawers are very nice. They are on ball bearings, really smooth. Enough storage that I'm happy with it. And then the other thing about it is, like I said, the overall build quality is really good. These are super sturdy tables. They're really meant for like workshops, and they're metal. And the metal is nice because you can put magnets on here to attach various things. Then you can take magnets and put Velcro on the magnets, so then you can have a way of attaching things that's not permanent. So magnets with hooks, put this on here. One of my problems with like those Euro rack patch cable racks, hanger things, is that, you know, you have to screw it into some surface. And that's okay, except that often I want to move something around and then I want to put something on the other side, and then it's like, well, if I'm screwing a bunch of holes into everything and then I move it to the other side and then you pull it off and now you've got the holes in there. Some people are perfectly fine with that. I don't like that so much. That's just me. But so those are the things. 1, height adjustability. 2, on wheels. 3, wood surface top, build quality. 4, drawers, storage area. And 5 would be, well, you could call it, I like that it's metal. It's made out of really solid material. So anyway, that's it for this one. Stay tuned for part 3. Part 3 is going to be a little more in depth. That's going to be the full studio teardown. And there's a lot of cables. There's a lot of cables. There's a lot of cables. And so we're going to go in depth on that one. And as always, thanks so much for watching. If you found this content useful, consider joining me over at my Patreon. Your support there is most appreciated. But most importantly, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That really helps the channel from what I understand. And as always, thanks for listening. Here's one other thing. If you're really OCD about certain things, the way that I am, this height adjustable function to be able to line everything up in your studio, various pieces, this is the way to go.